A'udzubillahiminasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi everyone. Today, me and my team will be talking about Joharis Palacio, a restaurant in Shah Alam. But before that, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Imar Azmi bin Nazaruddin.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Hafianifah bin Hashim.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Shazara Shira binti Shamsul Azmi.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Arina binti Amirullah.
My name is Nurul Amira binti Azhar.
Joharis Palacio was originally a restaurant called Versitos, which is funded by the founder of Joharis Palacio, Mr. Arif bin Johari, which later on he bought in 2017 because the owner of Versitos want to sell the place, and Mr. Arif thinks that it's better for him to buy it and keep it. Joharis Palacio, the name given to the restaurant, was actually taken from the name of the founder's father, Mr. Johari. At the end of 2019, Mr. Arif gave the power and ownership to his son, Mr. Muhammad Afiq, to take on the leadership with the help of Mrs. Puan Warita, the mother of the new owner. As you can see, the restaurant itself is actually like the family's business, where 60% of the restaurant employees is actually families and relatives. Paris Palacio's objective is actually to provide a satisfying customer experiences that includes enjoyable food and a relaxing atmosphere while running an operation that is efficient enough to also make money out of it. The restaurant also attempts on creating a complete dining experience that includes everything from the way a space is decorated to the type of environment of modern dining. The quality of services also enhances or ruins a dining experiences. Servers should be respectful and prompt. They should be attentive without hovering, as well as knowledgeable about ingredients and preparing methods. In addition, Joharis Palacio wishes to keep this low cost enough to run a profitable operation. In addition, restaurants must manage other types of expenses such as rent, advertising, utilities, equipment, maintenance, and repairs. Profitability is also a matter of increasing revenue by bringing in new customers, keeping existing customers happy so they will return, as offering a wide enough selection of items for dinners to order extra such as french fries or a drink from their milkshake series. The mission and vision of Joharis Palacio. Joharis Palacio's mission is to serve the best fresh Western cuisine with a little mix of Malaysian flavors and also providing customers with the best satisfying service they can get. Then the vision of the Joharis Palacio is to create an empire of cuisine where Joharis Palacio is well known throughout the country by opening branches across Malaysia. The activities in Joharis Palacio. The restaurant has 3 teams, which are the kitchen team, the floor team, and the admin. The kitchen team is being led by their head chef, where they have another 4 chefs each on their own stations. The kitchen team is the team that will make a listing on what to buy, when to buy, and so on when it comes to food stocking, and the list will be delivered to the admin. The floor is the team who takes the order and sends the order to the customers, while the admin team is responsible managing monitoring, billing, and so on. Alright, what is the product and services provided by Joharis Palacio? Joharis Palacio is a Western cuisine restaurant where they serve mainly Western food, in addition also serving a little mix of Asian taste. Their top Westerns are chicken pizzata, mac and cheese, spaghetti olio, where their Asian top is nasi goreng tok mak, which are delightful for spicy hunters.
So we look to the information system in business. After the interview with the owner's mother of the restaurant, Mrs. Wan Rita, we found that the existing information system in Joharis Palacio is manual based. This is because this restaurant does not have IT infrastructure, such as IT components, IT personnel, and IT service. Besides that, this restaurant also does not incorporating the internet and e-commerce into their business. Based on the interview, this restaurant depends on their customer to post their foods on the applications such as Facebook. They told us they do have their own Facebook and Instagram application for their business use, but did not active because they not have an admin to handle that applications. This will affect their business because nowadays, with the improvement of technologies, the customer want the things easier and fast. So the customer would like to go to the website first and check the menus of the food and the feedback. But in this case, the Johari's Palacio did not have own website. So this will make the customer feeling doubtful towards their food. The business process activities. In this, Johari's Palacio have three main process. One of them is kitchen section. In the kitchen section, the head chef will check the raw materials or stock. The kitchen crew also have to maintain the kitchen cleanness. After that, the administrator in the Johari's Palacio. The administrator will in charge on their staff, such as recruit new staff, handle employee relations, payroll, benefits, and training. Besides that, the administrator will receive the complaints from head chef if the raw material is not in good condition or not enough. Lastly, main process in the Johari's Palacio is marketing, where they max their sales or marketing by promoting it online based from their website. They will exploit their foods on their Facebook and Instagram applications.
Alright, firstly is kitchen flow. Firstly, the head of the kitchen crew needs to check the raw materials in the stock. If the materials are not enough, the head of the kitchen crew will tell the issue to the administrative crew. Secondly, other chefs will prepare for food ingredients after receive the order from the waiter. The chef will cooking the food that have been ordered by the customer. After that, the chef needs to present the food to the waiter so the waiter can serve the food to the customer. Lastly, all the kitchen crew need to maintain the kitchen cleanliness. Second is administrator. The administrative staff will firstly set up the restaurant such as the dine-in hall, dining table and chair, spoon, fork and others. Other than that, they need to buy the raw materials and food ingredients if it's not enough at that time. The main job is to serve the customer when the customer want to come to eat at the restaurant or take it away. After that, they also need to maintain the cleanliness of the restaurant so that the hygiene of the restaurant is at good condition. Lastly, the administrative staff will take care of the staff management. They need to recruit new staff, handle employee relation, payroll, benefits and training. Lastly is marketing. For the marketing process, the staff will initiate the marketing plans first. The process will decide on how they need to promote their foods and the restaurant. After that, the staff will execute the plan by posting through social media. For example, Johari's Palacio marketing their restaurant through posting on Facebook and Instagram. Other than that, the staff also marketing the restaurant to the customer that have came to the restaurant. People are promoting the restaurant due to how delicious is their foods with very affordable price. Lastly, the staff will receive feedback from the customer, so from this process, they can think on how to improve their quality of marketing plans, their foods, and the restaurant.
Okay, let's proceed with our Potter's value chain. Okay, there are two types of activity. First activity is primary activities and support activities. So let's proceed with support activity. So support activity has administration and management, legal accounting finance management, electronic schedule and message system, human resource management, personal and recruiting training, workforce planning system, product and technology development, product and process design, computer aided design system, procurement, supply management, e-commerce web portal for the supplier. Okay, for the primary activities that we can get from Johari Palacio is inbound logistic. First, inbound logistic, their raw material like beef, lamb, fish, chicken. Johari Palacio have their own very trusted supplier that will come to their restaurant every single day this is to make sure that their customer have a fresh meal every time their customer order from Johari Palacio. Raw material like oil, rice, spices, vegetable, they buy at their nearest supermarket every single day in order to give their customer a fresh meal operation. So Johari Parasio does not have any manufacturing, but Johari Parasio does have testing on their new product. Once in a while, their head chef will have a new idea for their menu, and this, the head chef will ask the owner, the worker, and their customer will try this new meal or this new menu, and the head chef will ask their feedback about the new menu that the head chef has tried. Okay, and outbound logistic. Based on the owner of Johari Palacio, usually when their raw material will finish at the end of the day, but sometimes when they have extra meat, they the kitchen staff will freeze the meat and will be use it for the next day at Johari Palacio. And Johari Palacio also receive online orders from Foodpanda. This will make it easier for their customer to order their food, and the customer don't have to drive all the way to their customer to eat their food that they have craving. Marketing and sale. Johari Palacio market their restaurant through Facebook and Instagram, but most of the way their customer know Johari Palacio is through their customer promoting Johari Palacio. Most of the student will eat here at Johari Palacio because of the portion of the food, the price, and the taste of the food. After sales, last but not least, is after sales service. Unfortunately, Johari Palacio do not have any membership card for their customer, but based on the Johari Palacio owner, they will only give a discount price to their very loyal customer. Other than that, Johari Palacio do not have any membership card or discount service for their customer currently.
First, threat of entry of new competitors. Johari's Palacio restaurant is affected by the force of new entrants into its market according to places and the quality of food. However, the high fixed cost remains a concern for the new entrants, who must manage their operation despite having low profitability in the initial stage of business. Keeping this point into view, it can be stated that the restaurant industry has moderate threat of new entrants. Second, bargaining power of suppliers. The suppliers in this industry include the industry or companies provide raw material to the restaurant. Johari's Palacio restaurant has its own supplier for each raw material. For example, for steak supplier, they take stock from ribeye. Third, bargaining power of customers or buyers. Restaurants must find ways of impressing customers and at the same time protect their profit margins. There are many substitutes to Johari Palacio products, thereby giving consumers more choices. Besides, the price of food at Johari Palacio restaurant is affordable and suitable according to what they serve than the other places, which their price is high. Lastly, the quality of food is fresh because of some raw material they buy at market. Fourth, threat of substitute products or services. The restaurant industry has making it easier for the customer to make a choice while switching from one restaurant to another. The restaurants can charge a premium price from customers who are focused on quality and amazing dine-in experience. The prices need to be adjusted according to the target market of the segment of the market. The customer willing to pay for the food because the quality of product is fresh and the size of the portion of food very satisfying. Fifth, rivalry among existing firms within the industry. Johari's Palacio restaurant face tough competition because they compete with nearby restaurants like Pulpero Steakhouse and West Plate Factory. Hence, the rivalry between both companies is strong as both famous with steak and pasta. Next, proposed business solution. According to our interview with the owner of Johari's Palacio restaurant, what we can see about the areas of the proposed business solution for this company is customer relationship management. Problem faced by Johari's Palacio restaurant is first, this restaurant does not have their own website but only use social media platform as their marketing strategy. The existing information system in this restaurant is manual. So, what the function of the customer relationship management? The customer relationship management approach is enabled by information technology in the form of various systems and applications. They should focus primarily on how sales and customer service personnel can benefit from CRM system.
Okay, let's proceed with the solution to the business problem. In order to avoid all the problem from previous, one of the possible solution to the business problem is to develop a website for the Johari Palacio restaurant. Website is the key to success for digital marketing strategy because you're able to access the website anywhere and anytime. Okay, this will allow Johari Palacio to grow their business and target their demographic beyond their location. Website can provide a sense of credibility and further establish their brand as a professional service. Without a website, most of people will not acknowledge their product or their service simply because they cannot found on online. Giving their customer the assurance that they can trust Johari Palacio restaurant with the new website, customer that want to try Johari Palacio food, they can just click on their website and read the honest review from other Johari Palacio customer about their food and their service. Other than that, new customer can see their menu and the bestseller food that recommended by the Johari Palacio head chef and their loyal customer from their website. This can save the new customer time because they already know which food that they want to try out and drink. Okay, so here is the demonstration of the business solution that we have created. So this is the interface, the home page for Johari Palacio. And next, okay, this is the home page that allowed the visitor or the customer to know that the Johari Palacio background company. Next page is, so this page will help the customer to choose the menu and view their specialty of their menu. Okay, this page is the feedback from the other customer from Johari Palacio that will attract the outsider to come to the restaurant. And last but not least page, this is the contact us page. This will help the customer to find their restaurant and the customer able to contact them if they want to make a reservation.
The conclusion that we can conclude after the interview and study on Johari's Palacio restaurant, we noticed that this company have three main process, which is people in charge in the kitchen section, administrator, and the marketing. Based on our view on this restaurant, they have to get along with technology growth, such as the admin in the restaurant have to store the data in the systems. After that, Johari's Palacio restaurant also focusing make engagement with their customers. This step will make their customer more loyal to them and will keep on coming to their restaurants for the taste the new menu soon. In order to achieve this, Johari's Palacio restaurant need to serve their customers with the best service and make them impressed with Johari's Palacio restaurant foods. Although The staff of Johari's Palacio make a mess with the customers sometimes. The owner have take a step to avoid this situation does not happen again. The owner have to keep training their staff. Besides that, what we learn from the structure of the Johari's Palacio restaurant, this restaurant should involve their business into information system. This is because when they implement these methods, their organization would be systematic, such as they have the staff would handle human resource management, finance management. Because before this, all this management was handled by one person, which is the owner's mother of the restaurant. Other than that, the owner of the restaurant should arrange that one of his or her staffs to handle the social media to keep always promoting their business into the Facebook or Instagram application for the customers always notice their restaurant or their new foods. Lastly, Johari's Palacio should make their own websites to expose their restaurant to the outsider. This would lead to customers knows their identity and help the customers to choose their menu followed by their criteria. When they have their own websites, this will make their restaurant well known and gain more profit on their business. Thank you.